All right, all you integrative and functional wellness focused health practitioners out there in the world of Move Things Smile. It's Adam and Elliot coming at you live today because, well, what's happening in about 14 days?
The
The
holidays.
holidays, right? So the holidays, DAZE, can get all kind of screwed up for a lot of people. Here in North America, obviously, Christmas is one of the largest holidays of the year, followed by New Year's, which is a world-renowned holiday that is celebrated by everybody. And what we really want to talk about today, because we get a lot of questions on what should I do when it comes to marketing my health and wellness practice, my functional integrative practice during the holidays. So today's episode, we're going to make it quick. We're going to make it tight. It's going to be 3 reasons why you absolutely should not do any marketing during the holidays, and then 7 reasons why you should. So this is really important here. So let's kind of go ahead and start off here. So what happens in the holidays? Well, there's a lot of reasons why you should not market. And one of them is going to be that you don't want to work in January. And the reason people ask about holiday marketing is because it's kind of like July 4th. It's kind of like Memorial Day. It's kind of like Labor Day. It's those big sale days where everybody's selling stuff. So marketing expenses go out the roof. There's a lot more competition online. Your budgets, you need more in there. And typically in the health and wellness space, you don't see any what we call absolute immediate traction. So you can market all through the month of December and you might get one person that raises their hand. I mean, you'll get people opting in your stuff, but are you going to get people actually wanting to talk to you and wanting to enroll into your thing right now? And the answer is probably not. But there is this thing called the law of frequency. And Ellie, I can see you're excited to say something.
No, I was just going to say, it's so easy for people to be throwing excuses out, right? Because it's the holidays and it's like, I just need to get through the holidays. I need to get through Christmas. I need to get through New Year's. Like I have so much going on. I have family, all of these things. And so it can be easy to be like, yeah, I shouldn't market during the holidays.
So we're going to talk about why you should market now. But if you literally just don't want to work in January or February or March, and you're just not interested in bringing on any more clients, which leads into reason number 2, like you don't want to bring on any more clients. So there's a difference here. There are people who do want to work in January and February, but they don't need any more clients.
Yep.
So that's another reason why you really should need to market in December or during the holidays. And that leads into number 3, that you currently are not able to provide amazing results with someone health and wellness. Meaning that if somebody comes to you right now and they have a disease or dysfunction and using functional, integrative, holistic, or regenerative health, you are unable, assuming that they follow protocol and that they're compliant, all that kind of stuff, you're unable to give them the transformation they need with their health. So 3 reasons why you should not do any holiday marketing. 1, you don't want to work in January. B, you're cool working in January, but you don't want any new clients coming in right now. Or C, you cannot provide amazing results with someone's health and wellness.
And a lot of times people that fall into that 3rd category are people that typically maybe haven't completed certifications that they want or haven't gotten to a certain level that they want. Or, right, you're just really trying to reconstruct and rework your system and how you get transformation for people.
So let's turn this around here. Let's, flip the coin on its head, shift focus here. Let's talk about the 7 reasons why you should market during the holidays.
Yep.
Number 1, and the number 1 reason, we're going to go ahead and start right here with the very number 1 reason is what happens on January 1st, Elia.
Everybody wants to fix their health. It's a new year, new me, new you, new everyone, and all the things that have been driving you nuts from the last year, you want and are committed and recommitted to fixing them again.
People, wellness season starts on January 1st, not just health season, wellness season. And you have about 3 months to capitalize on this to your max. Now, there's another season that starts in kind of like April and May, and that's the summer health season, the look-good season, but it's not the same thing as the wellness season that gets sparked up on January 1st. People wake up on New Year's Day and you're like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I just overindulged on food and drink and everything else during the month of December and the holidays. It's a matter of what faith or background you are. That's what most people do in December. It's getting cold. They're eating more. They're socializing. They're doing all this stuff. They wake up and then all of a sudden wellness season is here and they're ready to do something about it. And the cool thing is most people fail at their New Year's resolutions. We could go around those stats all day long, but in the functional and integrative space, for some reason, because we're getting to the root cause of the disease or dysfunction, their New Year's resolutions don't fail. So this is an opportunity. We talked about if you don't want to work in January. So what happens in marketing, if you're marketing in December, it's very important that you need to do this the right way, is that you're not going to see a lot of big traction in December. You'll see some, but the law of frequency when it comes to marketing and advertising kicks in. And that means that a person needs to see a single message of yours, a single ad, a single email, a single something 7 to 9 times before they even register that it's happening. 7 to 9 times.
Yep.
So Elliot, talk about people real quick. What happens? They keep seeing your stuff, but they're not taking action now. And most people just want to turn off their marketing because they're saying it's not working, when actually it is.
Yes, actually it is, because you want to be the first person that comes to their mind in January when they're ready to get some help and ready to fix this. And if you haven't been giving your message, sharing what you're up to, and they haven't had those 7 to 8 or even more impressions from you, then you're not going to be the first person that pops into their mind. And so that's what we want. So we want to see that repetition so that, again, when people are ready, they think of you.
It's very important that you get into the subconscious. So when they wake up going, okay, I'm ready to fix this, immediately you pop top of mind. So that top of mind awareness is what happens in December during holiday marketing, which is why you should continue to do holiday marketing. The second reason you should continue to market during the holidays to your maximum ability is what happens on January 1st. Now, a lot of people will think, well, they've just spent all their money buying gifts for everybody. And actually the reverse is true, because they get gifts too. People actually have more money to spend.
Yep.
They actually have more money to spend. And what even leads into even a bigger reason than more money to spend is number 3, people have the time. What happens in January and February, Ella? Everything goes
quiet. Everybody slows down. It's been, back to back holidays and celebrations. And so there is now the time. And yes, people do get money over Christmas, so there is money to be spent. And also too, when people feel like they have the time, it's like, oh, I am willing to invest in my health now that I have the time. And then it's like, oh, I can make up for that later, or I can pull out of my savings or whatever it is. So people generally tend to get more creative with their funds when they may have not done that in the past around this same time of year.
And if you combine those first 3 reasons together, wellness season starts January 1st, so people are motivated. They've got money to spend. People have the time. And this is what we call impact gifting. And so impact gifting is literally the person is giving a gift to themselves, which they know they deserve, right? Because we all know everybody deserves a cape. And then number 3, they're giving a gift to the people they care about the most, because a better person, right, is a better parent, is a better worker, is a better colleague, is a better friend, a better all that when you're feeling good. So this is impact gifting. So the gift that they give to themselves has an impact on everybody they encounter. So that's kind of what we call that stuff. Now, number 4, Elia, tell us about this. So when you work with people early in a year and they actually have amazing results because they've got the time, they've got the money, they're motivated to do it, they're excited, they're ready to go, what ends up happening?
Referrals. So number 4 is all about referrals. So again, the earlier you can start working with people, then the more that cycle, referral cycle will start kicking in for you for the year. So really, really powerful. And again, what creates really powerful referrals are people that are highly motivated to make a change, and people are the most motivated to make a change at the beginning of the year. And so this helps compound the results and helps compound the testimonials that you're going to have, because you're going to have their solid motivation on your side.
And that leads into number 5, the 5th reason why you should do marketing. So remember, if we recap real quick, the 3 reasons why you should not do any holiday marketing: A, you don't want to work; B, or you don't want to take on any more clients right now; or C, you can't provide an amazing result with someone's health and wellness. Well, if we go into why you should do it, momentum. Because I can tell you right now, marketing is momentum. It needs momentum. And this is what we see over and over again. People get out there, they get all excited, they build a funnel, they build an ad. It doesn't matter if they're doing paid advertising or if they build a campaign and they're launching it to a warm network or they're making posts online or whatever it is. They go and they give it like maybe 7 to 10 days, maybe 30 days even. Then all of a sudden they're like, this stuff doesn't work. This stuff doesn't work. They shut it down. They don't do anything. And what you have to understand is like marketing is an engine for the vehicle of your business. And your business is big. It doesn't matter if it's just you, but the business is big. when you think about it from a hypothetical standpoint. And it takes a lot of fuel and a lot of energy and a lot of horsepower to get that car moving forward. In marketing, every time you do it, you're actually increasing the horsepower, you're increasing the fuel intake, you're increasing the acceleration that it moves. Now, at the beginning, it feels like it's not moving at all, even though it is a little bit. And so the reason you should keep doing holiday marketing is to not lose that momentum, to keep that momentum going. Does that make sense, Elia?
Yep, absolutely. It's the snowball effect, right? We just want to keep it all moving forward and have that long-term vision of the success of the business. And long-term visions and long-term success requires long-term marketing, whether that's paid or not paid. So we're going to move into number 6, which is maximizing revenue. So this is another very important reason why you should market over the holidays, is because you want to maximize your revenue. And so again, the more you market, the more sales that you are going to make. And again, it's really important as we say this, that marketing doesn't mean just paid ads.
No, it doesn't. Marketing is, a lot of people use the term organic. I'm not a fan of that, because an organic farm takes a lot of work, just like organic marketing. Just because it doesn't cost directly money, it costs a lot of time. And so it can be very, very effective. Don't get me wrong, organic marketing can be very powerful. But I think a lot of people take the organic marketing strategy and that they have to build up this audience, that they have to do all this SEO, that they have to become this authority in the marketplace. And that stuff can work. Don't get me wrong. Any marketing strategy can work, honestly, if it's done properly and you're into it. Yeah. But I think in the health and wellness space, people take too much time. And when somebody has a pain, you just remember this law. People are 7 times more motivated to get rid of a pain than they are to move into a pleasure. So if someone's got a migraine headache, they don't need to go through email sequences and all this up leveling and down leveling and cross selling and stop selling and whatever it is out there. They just need their headache on. If somebody's got diabetes and they're ready to, get their vision back, they're ready to get their circulation back, they, realize that they want to actually live and enjoy life, they're going to be motivated to do it now. They don't need all this stuff. Obviously, there are different people inside the product life cycle when it comes to health and wellness. And the way that we look at it is you have 3 stages. You have bad, worse, and terrible. So if we take any, and this goes to any disease, but I'm going to use diabetes because it's one of the biggest ones out there and it's just easy to speak to because a lot of people are familiar with type 2 diabetes anyways. And that is, if your A1C is between 5.5 and 6.3 and you're pre-diabetic, that's bad, right? Now, some people, they're like, I'm fine. I'll be able to fix this. It's not bad yet. For me or Ellie, if we were to be diagnosed with that, we know that's bad. We would be motivated. That'd be really bad. For other people, then 6.4 to 8.9, which is full diabetes, that's worse. But it's not terrible yet. It's like, okay, I'm starting to slow down. My energy's not where it needs to be. I'm kind of like sluggish, but I haven't got to the point of, the bad symptoms like possible amputations, possible losing jobs, possible blurred vision, possible all this kind of stuff. And then 9.0 and above is terrible. And of course, like I said, for me, if I was diagnosed at 5.6, that would be terrible for me. But I'm unique because I know what diabetes can do. So you really need to understand that when you're getting out there and you're marketing this stuff, that you want to keep the momentum going by keeping up with people at the stage they're at with what they're thinking. And then number 6, which Ellie was getting to, is like maximizing revenue. If you want to maximize your what we call external revenue, or even your internal revenue. Internal revenue is maximizing the lifetime value with the people you're already working with. Maximizing external revenue is bringing in cold traffic, new clients, new patient acquisition. If you want to maximize your revenue in Q1, which is likely going to be the most profitable time of the year for you, you definitely want to do holiday marketing. Right, Elia?
Absolutely. And so number 7, want to take us in another number 7?
Well, optimizing profits. So it's a lot easier to work with people when they show up, and they're most likely to show up during January, February, March because time is slowed down. So everybody kind of like the hustle and bustle of the holidays is gone. We went from summer and things cooled down in fall. People are still pretty active. And all of a sudden the holidays pop up, Thanksgiving and all the other stuff and New Year's. And next thing you know, January, February, and people just kind of slow down. So optimizing profits. And so again, I cannot stress doing marketing through December may not yield direct results in December, but it builds that momentum. And if you like working in January and you want to bring on clients and bring some new ones in and or increase their revenue with clients you're already working with and or optimize profits so you're actually making more, you're definitely want to keep marketing during the holidays.
Really, really key. All great stuff. Again, think about this. As Adam said, it is always a long-term strategy. And so I think, the point that I just want to keep hammering home is that so many entrepreneurs and business people I talk to, a lot of times, especially when they're in like year 1, 2, and maybe 3, it is, well, I did a couple of posts, or I did some marketing and it didn't work. I didn't get a huge payback in, the month I marketed. And again, remembering that there is that delay. And so we always want to be marketing for thinking about the future clients that are coming in and the future revenue and profits of the months to come, not necessarily that month, because there is a little bit of that delay. And again, we want you sinking into people's minds so that you are the first person that pops into their head in January when they're really motivated to fix their health.
And remember, if you don't want to work in January, or you want to work, but you don't want to bring on new people in January, you don't want to maximize your revenue, you don't want to optimize your profits, or you just can't provide somebody amazing result with their health and wellness, turn off this video, we're done. But if you do want to optimize your revenue, you do want to maximize your profits, you do want to help people, you do have the skills and the knowledge to transform someone's health and wellness through root cause resolution, and you'd like help doing that, we invite you to come over to movethinksmile.com/apply, and you can apply to get on a demo with us. And what we'll do is we'll take you through the frameworks that we use with our clients. We call these impact-driven profit systems, because first and foremost, we want to make sure that the people you're working with are getting the strongest results possible in the shortest period of time, all while making sure that we're saving them. And I don't know if you saw the video we did last week on what you can actually save somebody when you get to root cause resolution. And if I remember right, the minimum savings was $162,500 over the next 10 years that you could put back into someone's pocket. So if you like saving people money over the sick care system, traditional health care, and you would like to add a significant chunk to your bottom line, and typically the people we work with are at a minimum of $116,400, I can go over the math of that, to the net profit bottom line, not revenue, but the bottom line, then, and you'd like help, how do I market through the holidays, Adam and Elia? How do I get those referral rates up? How do I get people wanting to speak to me in January? How do I get people wanting to say yes at the right price? And how do I really maximize what my business is doing and impacting people's lives, but also impacting my company, impacting me as a business owner or as a business worker? We invite you to come over to movethinksmile.com/apply. And in the meantime, Ellie, is there anything else we need to leave before we jump off today? We wanted to make this short and quick to talk about basically the answer here is you should market through the holidays.
Yes, absolutely. And we wanted to bring a little bit of our little Christmas extravaganza here to the live. Adam's got his candy cane bowling shirt on. And so we are wishing you lots and lots of success and ideas and consistency in your holiday marketing for December.
All right. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them below. If you're like, what is the best marketing strategy to do? We'll be happy to answer that for you here in the group, or if you're watching us on YouTube or if on any of our other channels out there. But yes, you should absolutely be marketing through the holidays. And the main thing is you want to stay consistent. And if you're like, well, what do I market? I can tell you right now, one thing. Pick a disease or dysfunction. Like that's going to be the biggest answer right there. Everybody's also focused on their niche. And in the health and wellness industry, if you have a specialty in a very certain area, you've already got that niche. And if you'd like our help on how to market, or you have questions, like I said, come over to movethinksmile.com/apply, schedule a demo. We'll get on, we'll share the frameworks that we use with our clients, our impact-driven systems for integrative marketing and functional business growth. And until then, we'll see everybody.